Hey folks! Hey everyone! Welcome to Steer Us. How are you all today? I'm Coach Poonam and today I'm going to be joined by Coach Michael. He is joining soon. There he is. I'm going to bring him in. While he joins, I see a couple of people joining. That's awesome.
Hi.
There he is. Hey Coach Michael.
What's up, Poonam? How are you?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
How's Queens?
Queens is chilly and rainy and like today.
Yeah.
But it's green. It's super green. Like everything just went green in like 3 days. Just poof. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, we're seeing that too.
Hey, see a couple of people joining.
Yeah.
Hey, Mallory. Thanks for joining.
Catalyst and kill and wind down. What's up? Who else we have on? Did we miss anybody?
Oh, people are joining.
Hi.
Yeah.
So all right, so here we are. Here we are cruising through our 30 days of navigation sessions here at Steer Us. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. My name is Coach Mike and I'm here with Coach Poonam. Steer Us is a social coaching platform with world-class coaches and training designed and tailored and fine-tuned for the senior high school, college, and university student population to help you translate your academic success into a workplace and life success long term. So give us an idea down below, 1 to 5 on how engaged you are right now. 1, I'm still in March and I'm not sure what's going on. And 5, I'm super engaged and I'm planning my next sorority or fraternity party.
I don't know how I'm going to type all that, but I'm just going to say,
you don't have to type
how
anything yet.
engaged you are right now. Yeah.
Well, what we wanted to do today on Winning Wednesday was really to focus on like what's one thing that you've stopped doing that you enjoy. And I'm going to put a little twist on it. Like, so thinking ahead and looking at the current situation and our work and school and home arrangement, what's one thing you're going to miss when the pandemic's over? I know, maybe it's too soon, but I want you to tie it together to what's one thing I stopped doing that I'm enjoying, but what's one thing that I'm doing that I am enjoying that I'm going to miss, perhaps, when this is over, in your new lifestyle?
Good questions, Coach Michael. Very interesting questions. I see some answers coming in. So for your first question, how engaged you are right now, scale 1 to 5, I see 4. I see 1 4. Come on, guys. Answer. How engaged do you feel right now? But I see 1 4.
I'm like 4 too. I think that's fair. So I'm definitely not in March. And I'm just getting into May.
I keep going 3 4. But yeah, pretty much. 3 to 4, I must say. Yeah.
Yeah. So, one thing I was thinking about before our time tonight was, looking at one thing that I enjoy doing that keeps me at peace, that brings me calm, is something that I haven't been doing for way longer than the pandemic. So the pandemic has been sort of another in a series of wake-up calls that I think all of us get along our journey in life, depending on what phase we're in and what's going on. And it was, for me personally, it's about staying engaged with music and playing an instrument. And for me, I don't consider myself a musician, but I know how to play instruments. And what's been really enjoyable for me using this time to pick up the guitar and start playing the keyboards again, and just getting engaged with my creative side. And that's also one thing that I'll miss when this is over, is that, back to commuting and going into the city and, getting into the grind of life, and, is that time that I have to do that will be shifted. I'll have to direct it to other interests, and so I will miss it, but I'm also enjoying it and fitting it into a new routine that I'm building around it. Is it perfect? No, it doesn't need to be perfect, especially now. But it is a point of attention that I focus on every day. So, so Poonam, how about you? What is one thing that you enjoy doing to keep yourself at peace, or one thing that you'll miss when this is over?
One thing that I'll miss, one thing that I enjoy doing. It's very silly what I'm about to say. But
nothing is silly in our coaching bubble.
I'm waking up a little late nowadays, and I kind of enjoy just having that nice morning sleep. I am a night owl. I'm not a morning person. I don't I actually am more productive at night. So yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna miss, because I have to go back to our schedule. But one more thing, major thing that I'm gonna miss is spending time with my husband, because right now two of us is 24/7, and I love that. So that's one major thing I'm gonna miss.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And looking at some of the comments here, silly is good. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Laughter and being funny is probably one of the best therapies that we have. And there's good science around if you're not feeling great, and you don't have an external stimulus or stimuli to make you feel good, is that just by smiling, looking in the mirror and smiling actually activates endorphins and positive feelings that if you're not getting it from the outside, you can generate it from the inside. Now, that may feel weird, especially if you're someone that likes to really match your mood. And so if you're feeling down, you want to listen to down music, complain. Some of that is healthy, but try flexing with instead of mood matching, just do some counterbalancing, and smiling like that is one way. Poonam, what's your strategy? What are your strategies?
Whew. It varies from time to time, honestly. I don't have one strategy. But I'm one of those people who does that, when I'm in a bad mood, I listen to super sad songs.
Exactly. You're a mood matcher.
But I feel that I bounce back. I think I've always bounces back. I'll let myself be sometimes. I'll be in that mood for a while, but then the next day I'm back to normal. I see some comments coming in.
Billie Eilish. Yeah, she's good.
Okay, so Wind Down and Chill says, I'm looking forward to everyone being out of their houses again. By that she means her family.
And Gil saying, being lazy seems that being confined makes you strive to be active, as if there's no time to chill. Oh, that's interesting. So what is, feeling lazy, right? Lazy has sometimes winding down and meditating or calming for high achievers and for people who have high ambition, and for students who are usually studying well into the night, that can feel like calming down can trigger a guilt of being lazy or not using maximizing your talents and skills.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Gil, as well, is that, disassociate being calm and relaxing and disengaging purposefully with intent from being lazy. Because usually if you start assigning and describing yourself with those types of negative words, it's usually your inner critic and sense of guilt that's kind of poking at you. So give yourself some time too. And there are also other personality styles that I've seen where, and it's almost like a yoga class, you sort of can start off calm, but you gotta get active and stay active for a majority of the practice so that you burn off the nervousness, you burn off some of the frustrating feelings, and that too has a very positive benefit of raising your metabolism, raising your overall energy level, getting circulation going, where I know a lot of us are just sitting in the same seat all day long. So keep that in mind too, that sometimes you have to burn your energy off in order to actually calm down. So you may not be exercising or getting enough energy expenditure in order to relax and then burn off some of that guilt. So other thoughts, what do you have?
That's a very good point. I've found myself in this situation because right now we're just not going out of the house, and it's like I have a very active brain. Doesn't let me sleep at night. So if I'm not physically tired of what you're saying, if I've not walked enough, it's very difficult for me to fall asleep because it's my mind just keeps on going because I haven't just gone all out and just expended some of my energy.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like
yeah.
You need to run around.
Danny Cara says, spending a lot of time with my dogs while doing work in my own space. So yes, for those of you who have pets and can have pets, they are one of the best sources of comfort and enjoyment during this time. And I'm sure most of you have seen some of those memes that are out there where, the cat is like, what the hell are you still doing home? And the dog's like, I can't believe, I'm so grateful. Don't ever leave. So whether you're a cat person or a dog person, there's comfort for you there in the different styles. Good.
What a contrast.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Other comments here. Crime Sheet, going to concerts. Yeah. Well, I guess nowadays streaming concerts, right? Music, again, as I was mentioning earlier, for me is just my go-to. So streaming shows and catching up on even watching YouTube videos of old concerts that maybe you've been at is another great idea to kind of channel that enjoyment and keep yourself centered and grounded and excited and engaged with your life.
Yeah, the old concert videos reminded me of just watch old videos of your family, old photos, old videos of moments that have passed, and it's really it cheers you up. I did that.
Great idea.
That's why I'm reminded of it.
Mm-hmm,
It cheers you up.
Yeah, that's great. So let's see some other tips or other activities. There are other creative pursuits, and I think a lot of times the word the phrase of being creative or being a creative usually associates itself with some level of art form, whether it's creating music or drawing or painting, whatever the case may be. But creativity for a lot of people, especially more analytical personality types, is creating could be like coding, coding an app that is always on your wish list, or you find a need, or could be doing puzzles. There are that's been a big fan favorite here, of doing 1,000-piece puzzles, which I don't go anywhere near. Good.
So Wine and Chill has a great idea. She says contest with family and friends to find the silliest old photo. I love that.
Especially in the younger generation where, the 20-somethings, that's how they grew up was, the photos they shared on Snapchat and here on Instagram and Facebook were always meant to be like degrading. Like they were always showing the most funny, weird angles to make themselves look less than perfect, which is always kind of fun and interesting. So, good. The Impossible Pup. Yeah, good. So, any last thoughts before we close for tonight that you would like to share?
No, I think just the follow us on Instagram and stuff. But yeah, I think we had a great session today and so much wisdom from you. And I love that people are engaging.
Yeah, and you as well. I love coaching with you. I love coaching with our colleagues. I love coaching with Steeris and working with our students. So please follow us on our journey as we support you in yours. Steeris.io on Instagram here, obviously, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google us, go to our website, follow us as we start introducing different coaching sessions, different materials and training programs that we're going to be rolling out over the next few months. So we look forward to seeing you here. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night. Bye.
Awesome. Jeffrey just joined. So Jeffrey joined tomorrow again at 8 p.m. We just ended our session, but we are happy to have you. And tomorrow we'll have Coach Tabitha and Coach Michael. I'll take a break for this week.
Yep, and Jeffrey, we're going to start off with you tomorrow, so we'll see you here tomorrow at 8 p.m., all right?
At 8 p.m. We'll see you
well,
again.
Everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.